It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. Going 1 o'clock. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Now a hard liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac. What do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Fouled off.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in, and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former all-star shortstop, Corey Seager. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Torres.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Throw down to third. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Torres leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Seager shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, number 45. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
16.
Digging in, number 16. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's one gone in the inning.
The batter, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Encarnacion, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit back toward the mound, and a glove flip for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks held in check. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Jock Peterson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Down into left center for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Judge stands at second with no outs. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and
Bellinger's got it. Oh, look at this. A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it out, and now the bases are loaded.
Left fielder.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Snap throw to third, but he's back in standing. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Again to third. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far. So any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around with them.
The first baseman, number 35.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in on a warning track.
The center fielder, number 11.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Corey Seager, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
They'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
standing in now, number 45, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 0-2. Wakes him up for strike three.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The New York Yankees took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka gets the W on the mound. Hyunjin Ryu was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to Hyunjin Ryu. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.